What's up, guys? I wanted to make this video today for you guys to talk to you about talk to you about this subject because I'm doing it, and a lot of people probably have their opinions about it, how it's going. I mean, how to do it, how to get started, and all that. But let me tell you 5 things that I've learned, or more, depending how I think about this. Um, Everything you need, or 5 things I've learned being on keto. Number one, not all your family's gonna support you with keto. Like, seriously, they're not. Like, some people will respect you, some people won't respect you, some people will do it to that. It's just at the end of the day, people are going to really understand you on keto and respect you, but they're not gonna be. They're not gonna like. I gotta love my cousins. They respect that I'm on keto and they abide by that and they try to help me eat my keto ways. But in reality, y'all do what y'all want to do. I'll just try to modify the menu wherever we go to my keto lifestyle because I'm trying to lose weight. I could afford to lose some pounds. Two, I just want to feel better. And three, I've done it before, fell off, and I'm trying to get back on it. Okay, so that's one thing. Two is you're gonna find out there's a big realm of keto snacks, keto protein bars, keto like drinks, keto chips. It's like the whole spectrum of things. Like you're not gonna be lost when it comes to if you're a snacker, you're not gonna get lost. If you're a chipper, you're not gonna get lost. If you're a like you're not gonna get lost. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Another one is it's okay to fail. Just remember, your body has 42 to 72 hours to get. Or I think it's 42 or 40. No, no. I think it's 48 hours to 72 hours. I believe so to get back on ketosis if you fail. Hold on. And another thing is, for me, if you let's say you eat a carb, right? Okay, then you can consider yourself a low carb day, not a zero carb, because a lot of people associate sugar free with not net carbs and all that stuff, right? So you got to do your research. And always, if it says net carbs, just be aware. Look at the how many sugars are in it, because really, really, keto is being like sugar conscious. So, yeah. And then what else? Oh yeah, a big thing is for every diet or every weight loss journey or every exercise, track everything. Don't forget to track what you're eating. Like if you're like, cause there's apps that will dial down. They'll just say what diet you're doing, dial down, and they'll track your net carbs, and that's how you really know how much carbs you're eating. Because yeah, there's a percentage of carbs. I think it's like 20% or 10%. Probably 10% maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but of carbs you're supposed to be eating in a day if you're doing keto. So make sure you abide by it, and the only way you'll know if you track it because you're supposed to limit your carbs, and you're also supposed to make sure you're in a calorie deficit. That's the only way you're gonna lose weight, right? And then what else? Um, Fun. That's another big thing. A lot of people think, oh, it's only beef and a vegetable, chicken and a vegetable. No, have fun. You can make cauliflower rice, cauliflower potatoes. You can do, if you're a big vegetable person, every vegetable different ways: zucchini pasta, zucchini fries. You know, like I know a lot of people don't know about it, but they do have low carb pastas. It's not so. Just get creative with your meals. You can't have it one sided because that's gonna get bland, right? Yeah. So, and keto, you will. Let me tell you something. You will lose weight. Let me tell you, but you won't lose a fast. Like you will lose weight. Don't get it twisted, but you won't lose as fast as you want it to. 'Cause I don't think there's no diet out there that will lose you weight fast. You just have to be on that diet for a while and exercise, and you'll see the pounds come off. And a lot of people get discouraged, but if you try the clothes they used to try on, and if it see a difference in that, you got it. Or if you see a difference on a scale, you got it. A lot of people want that quick fix, but no. And also, if you do have a history of high blood, no, high blood sugar in your family, keto is also a good way to prevent that because, like I said, sugar is your worst enemy. So, yeah, guys, I've been doing keto for almost probably the until end of last year. Then I fell off during Christmas, the holidays. So I'm getting back on it. And one big drawback with keto. One drawback with keto is if you're used to eating a lot of carbs, when you do that switch of no carbs, your body will adjust by giving you headaches, right? But if you're the person, let me tell you something. If you're that person who doesn't eat too many carbs but eliminate it altogether, you won't have that feeling. Because back then, I used to not really eat too much carbs, and I just completely eliminated them, and I never got headaches. I don't remember having headaches. Now I eat so much carbs. I got to eat pastas. My big thing is tortilla chips. I'm feeling that effects of the keto headaches, and I'm already used to having headaches because if you I don't know. A lot of people feel like this. If you have been on, I mean, if you are ADHD and you've been on ADHD or ADD medicine, one of those two medicines. Like I used to take it all the way. I used to take it Monday through Friday, right? And on weekends, Saturday and Sunday, I didn't take it. So Monday, my body had to get used to taking it during the week. So right on Monday hits, I would get those headaches, bad headaches on Mondays, and I hated it. But that was the truth about the only thing I hated about my medicine because you focus in school, but you get the headaches on Mondays. So I'm used to having headaches, but they're not bad. They're just headaches, right? So and don't be afraid. I know I'm probably going over my 5 bullet points, but don't be afraid to modify a menu. See if you can do it at a restaurant. If you can't, well, maybe they'll help you guide you to a meal that's keto friendly, or see if they can do it. Or it's like you think the vinaigrette has sugar, or did it goes yeah. It goes okay. I'm gonna want that. Or do you think this honey glaze has sugar? It goes yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't want that. Be conscious of what you're eating at a restaurant because it's easy to lose track of it. Honestly, when you think about it, but it's always good to make sure you ask and say, "Oh," because yeah, for me, I've been eating a lot of salads lately, and that's not a way to go for keto. I just think that salads is an easy way, is a easy cop out for being on keto. It's just you got to know where to go and where to eat because at the end of the day, it's hard. It's easy to do salads, but if you want to mix it up, have them, do like a something for you. Like just say, what do you think that like be respectful and be like, hey, I'm dieting. Honestly, what do you think is good for something like me? I'm not doing no breads, no sugar. What do you think? And then if they say salad, well, eat salad. Or if they recommend something besides salad, like, cause they'll probably work with you to options and whatnot. And don't if they're really trying to help you on that side of things, don't be afraid to give them a good tip because they're working hard and they're working for you. They're working hard to gonna get you settled with a meal that you're gonna enjoy and you're gonna want to come back to because a lot of restaurants accommodate you. A lot of restaurants it's that waiter, or a lot of restaurants it's the atmosphere or whatever it may be. They'll bring you back, but if it's that waiter trying to help you, then that's the waiter that's gonna help you, and you like that waiter, and you will come back. So yeah, but overall, um, yeah, you know, keto is not it's not for everybody. Some people break, you know, but I've been on it for like 2 weeks now, and yeah, I've tend to break because I accidentally eat carbs, but more or less I'm carb free. I'm trying to lose weight, and I know it's probably been it's not it hasn't been that long since I last did a check in. Haven't weighed myself because I haven't really consistently been working out. I feel like this week I'm gonna try to work out 2 days a week. I'm gonna try to work out on Tuesday. Oh no, on Wednesday. And I'm gonna try to work out on Friday. Those 2 days, and then we'll see. And then probably in another week or so, I'll do a weigh in and see where I'm at. Because right now, if you saw my last video, I'm 227. I could be a lot skinnier or a lot thinner, but I'm trying to get to 118, no, 218, 219. That's my starting goal. right? Because I'll start taking the pound shred, and when I get there, I'm gonna start losing a little by little. You know, I just want to starting goal, and then I'll finish my end goal. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, guys, and like I say, there's many of diets. Not besides, there's many diets you can do: carnivore diet, the OMAD diet, 1 meal a day diet, um, fasting diet. You can do the shake diet. You know, there's so many diets. You know, to lose weight. But the main thing, doctors or pediatricians, not pediatricians, they're kid doctors, but doctors in general say is calorie deficit. Eat less and burn more, and that's what you're going like count your calories. Eat like let's say you're supposed to have 2,500 calories, right? Eat probably 1,500 calories, and then burn that, and then you'll lose weight. You know, be on calorie deficit. That's if you don't want to do a diet, because a lot of diets, let me tell you something, they're disciplined, they're hard to stick to, because at the end of the day, you feel like you're going to lose, and you feel like when you lose, you're going to fail. You know, because people are like, oh, I can't stick to it because I like to go out, and when I go out, I like to drink, and then I have to go off the rails at night, you know, or this and that. You know, it's whatever. But long story short, is stick with one that you think you can stick to and confidently say, I'm going to be on it. And if you fail, get back on it and follow these bullet points. Make sure you let your family know, because some will be attentive, or some will be won't be. Two, you know, don't be afraid to ask restaurants. Three, um, find find what's fixing in your diet, because at the end of the day, with keto, there's so many things: chips, condiments, um, like sides. You know, it's not just one. It's not a one. It's not a one flavor thing. And then four, you know, track your macros on your keto diet or any diet, because if you don't, you're gonna go do it blind, and you're not gonna really see any difference. And then fifth, the final one, have fun. You know, don't stress out if you can't get out, if you can't not do what your diet says, because you're allowed to have you're allowed to have one day, probably not every week, because that will kill you, because that just you plateau so fast. But like once a month or twice a month, you could do it. You know, and you won't feel guilty. You know, so once you fall, get back up. Once you have fun, get back up. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me on a nutshell. I don't know. I really haven't weighed myself in. Like I said, I'm 227. So maybe on the next little topic of my diet, I'll have a weight um well, I have a weight update for you guys, because right now I'm just having fun, seeing where I'm at. I mean, seeing how it goes with the diet or the eating, and then with the working out itself, and then I'll weigh myself eventually. So, guys, I love every single one of y'all. Thanks for watching. Love you, Squad out.